viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of the program Business Arena. And today on the focus, we'll be looking at the fairly used wares, popularly known as OK wares, or better still, Okirika, when you go down Arena markets here in Nigeria. I am Chidima Nkechi Abarakwe. Welcome.
Every day for Niger, as day they break, even before Kokoro. Plenty people don't wake up to begin work here for Nigeria. Farmers, them day, builders, them day, market people on call, we day, teachers, we day. Some they work for office, others na factory, sports people on call, them on na for stadium. Some people on na to sing, everybody getting on. Niger people no they lazy, them not tired, them no give up. Come rain, come shine, we country people they work hard to make Nigeria better. Oh, come rain, come shine, country people na them go make country better. Nigeria, good people, great nation.
Now, following the federal government decision to close the borders, which took effect in the month of August 2019 till now, on the basis of encouraging high patronage of local rice by the citizens, a lot of other goods are also affected, goods like clothes, shoes, and other things that come into the country. And now, one of the things that come into the country, which has formed the basis of our discussion today, is Okirika wares. A lot of Nigeria who are in this line of business seem not to find it easy anymore, as the closure of the borders had indeed affected the market, making the products to be highly expensive and even the customers running as a result of the high pricing. And today, join me as I'll be having a chip chat with Mrs. Ronke Ismaili, who is into OK business. What actually prompted you to this business, line of business?
It's just like a gift, as in passion. It's passion-driven business. I just like to venture into clothing business. It's passion that made me to go into the business.
Okay, passion. All right, how long have you been in the business?
It's running to 18 to 20 years now.
Wow, 18 to 20 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It is.
I want to believe there has been challenges, about the business and every other thing. What has been your major challenge?
There are so many challenges.
What are they, please?
Ranging from getting the goods, transportation problem, then to even sell, then leftovers. Because when you bring it, I am selling fairly used clothes. So by the time you bring it, people will pick the best. The leftover, sometimes you by the time they pick those ones, the remnant, your main capital is still there, but nobody will be touching it because people like to buy the best. So the challenges of the remnants, and when you have the remnants, no one wants to buy it again. To get rid of it is that even if you less the price, they won't buy. Since we are selling in an environment, the major target here is just students. So the students will always go for the best. Then other challenges are transportation problem, then government policy. When government policy change, like what is happening now?
All right, before we get to what is happening right now, I want to believe that there is a way there might have been ways where which you tackle these challenges. I mean, considering the fact there are so many competitors, I can even see around you people selling the same thing you're selling. How are you able to meet up? I mean, this 18 years must have been a very, very tasking one for you. How have you been able to still stay in the business?
First of all, is prayers. Yeah. When you pray, I know that with God, everything is possible. Then I'm a kind of person that I don't feel intimidated with anything. I am a focused kind of person. I will just be doing my business, irrespective of competitors around. If you are focused, you will not be distracted and you will be forging ahead.
Considering this, the recent border closure, now you wanted to talk about that earlier, but now considering that fact that the federal government recently closed the border from the month of, I think, from the month of August, till about now, the closure has been on, and then you sell fairly used clothes, which is regarded as okay wears, and I know that this actually has affected sales. I want to believe it has affected sales, right?
Not really the sales, but procuring the materials. It has been a very taxing one because most of these things comes in through land borders, and since they have closed land border, people that used to bring it, they have really increased the price of bail, and hence we have it has led to the increase in the in the price of the product we sell here.
Like you did say, when these remnants are available and all of that, and then you try to get a new one, and then maybe also narrowing it down to the border closure. It could be the exact materials actually from the ones you have around, and then eventually those prices now that you have inflated them. But I want to look at the part that maybe the one you have initially, the leftovers, were not actually, the prices were still normal, and then you were able to smuggle in something that looks like exact one of that particular remnant.
When we bring in those ones, new ones, we mix them together.
And still sell at the same price?
Yes, we sell that's how we cover that the main thing is this kind of material that I do sell. You don't know what is inside. It's one of the main challenges too. It's just like you are taking water from the ocean or from a sea. You don't know what is there. You just carry it until when you open it, that's when you see what is. Sometimes when you open, you will not even see something tangible. You understand? Although they used to label it as this is jean jacket, this is trousers, things like that. But you open it will be trousers, but some of might be torn, things like that. But when the good ones that are there, plus the ones we have in the shop, we used to mix it together and sell at the same price.
Wow, that's a revelation I'm actually going home with. But I need to also get this part. Now, the students, you said they are your major target here. Now, the students being the major target, and then they come around with all other expenses they have to deal with on daily basis, and then they come around to get a clothes for themselves, and then they notice that the prices are very, very, very not even in any way okay to their satisfaction, and then they'll go back. How does it affect you? Because I'm sure it should affect you also.
The point is that what we sell here, we sell at a very relative low price. Even we are in student environment. The main thing is that some of them, once they know that, students here, they are from different places. Some are from Lagos, some are from, you can't sell this kind of material anyhow. They already know the price, and some of them are even doing the business. So we sell at a very cheaper price that they cannot even get in the market, and knowing fully well that when they want to go to the market, they have to spend almost 200 naira to get there. By the time they get there, they will still come back because of the price we are selling here. Irrespective of border closure, we still try to manage the situation as it is.
All right, try to manage the situation. Okay, now I want to quickly ask this question. If I want to venture into this business, what would be your advice to me that is a novice into it?
Number one that you need to know about this business, I told you earlier, that is, you have to have the passion to do it, because it requires a lot of skills, it requires a lot of endurance, patience, because you have to have a good customer relation if you want to do this kind of business. Since you are dealing with all sorts of different kind of people with different kind of behaviors, so you know how to curtail this kind of people. So you have to be very, very patient. You can start from nothing. This kind of business is a very good business. You can start from relatively nothing. You can even start with.
Okay, when you say relatively nothing, like how much is actually am I supposed to have at hand to start this business?
Honestly, if you want to start business, you can start with 10,000.
10,000. Yeah. Wow.
And gradually you get there if you are very focused.
I know that little beginning actually comes with a whole lot of challenges. Now I have 10,000 naira to start this business with. I mean, do you think I can actually survive in it?
You will really survive, but just stay focused and be prayerful.
Okay, stay focused and be prayerful. It is certain that within this vicinity, students are the major patronizers of this OK wares. Good afternoon, sis.
Good afternoon,
Please, what's your name?
Sharon.
All right, I can see you're actually here to select some clothes for yourself, and I was wondering why you actually chose OK materials.
Because they are durable and less expensive, and then you stand the chance of being the only one having the particular dress, unlike the ready-made.
Really? Okay, what about the recent border closure, this thing, and that has inflated prices of goods? Is it not affected to this one?
Yes, it has an effect to it, but to some extent, it's still better than the ready-made.
Really?
Yes.
Put it on so you can see. I know see the second sharp, but you see this one will last longer. You see this one too. This one. So how much be this? How much? This one is maybe let me just read this one 1,000. I know sir, be your customer. I know. And I hear where they always do buy clothes too. I know. So maybe talk better. This one are correct stuff. You don't know. I'm sure. See this one too now. Everything they just speak. I like this one. This one makes sense. This one at 1.5.
Good afternoon, bro.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I can see you're making selection, and I was wondering why you're going for OK wares.
Well, the reason I'm going for OK wear is that because of the duration, because OK lasts longer than I think the new one, and also as you can see, they are also with a high quality. So that is why I do normally go for OK wears.
What about the price? I mean, considering the border closure, what about the price that has increased virtually everything?
But where I can say the price has actually gone up, not like how we used to get it before. Like before, we used to get it at the cheaper rate, but now I think the price is somehow, because I don't understand. So Oga, how much you talk this one, do? I think you should take this one.
All right, before you start asking Oga how much but since the price according to you is high and you would want to buy, is it not affecting you per se?
No, but not related to the new one. You get even the new one are more costly than this one. So this one is still preferable than the new one. So that is why we do patronize my Oga here.
All right, Oga, hope you sell well to him.
No problem.
All right, thank you. Hello, sis.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I can see you're making some good selections here, and I was wondering why you're going for OK wares.
Yeah, I love going for this kind of materials because they are quality, they are nice, they are good. When you wear them, you know you're putting on bikini. It's just so nice.
They're nice and they're quality. What about the price?
The price is high. It's manageable. It's manageable.
If you're thinking to start the small scale business, especially OK wares, 10,000 or even less than that can afford you the opportunity to save into your account. That's about the size we have for you today on the program. So we'll come your way again, same time, same station next week. Until then, I am Chidima Nkechi Abarakwe. Bye-bye.